right, man. Jermall Charlo was there. He embraced his brother, went backstage, even had a picture out there with um Terrence Crawford and a girlfriend and wife. It seemed like him and his girl made good. They worked through the issues, and I heard what happened. We're talking about Maul and his wife. She had a right to be mad. Some of y'all be wanting some of y'all be wanting women, just to eat it and not be mad about some of the shit y'all be doing, bro. Um, they be wanting you to eat it, but I be on, just know when you make certain infractions in a relationship, you know, R. Kelly said it the best: when a woman's fed up, um, it ain't nothing that you can do about it. And she always gonna throw it back in your face. And that's real quick, that's one of the deciding factors whether to stick around or not. It ain't gonna they hold on to stuff. And that trickles down to your daughters and stuff too. They hold on to shit. Look at Fabulous daughter, how they ain't gonna never get over that, bro. You gotta remember to measure the greatness of a man is usually once you gone. Then they speak on how great you was as a father, how great you was as a man, how great you was as a mentor. It's usually when you did. So you can't even get a praise and get your credit while you alive as a man a lot of the time. You hear somebody dad die, and then you see these women and these kids speak highly of him once he gone, but ain't hear shit about him when he was around. Um, it's a wild life out here, bro. For real, it's real wild. Um, it's real wild. But yeah, we all great men make mistakes, and naturally we are not monogamous creatures, despite what Christianity and European ways have taught our women in the West. But it's good to see they stuck it out and they worked together because a lot of what she dished out, what he dished out, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take that, and I stand on business on that. So shout out to them for working it out, man. They've been together a long time. You want to see, relationships last. But but hey, nonetheless, um, but but yeah, they was all there, but him and his brother embraced. He embraced them backstage. Love to see it. Uh, your brother now training with Roy, and he got so bad that Ronnie facilitated that move with Roy, his trainer. Ronnie facilitated that move. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie facilitated that move because he didn't like the stuff that he didn't like the things that Jermell was getting into. We seen on live. He talking about doing psychedelics and the people he had around him and all that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. He was going down the wrong path. And we all seen it. Look how Jermall looking at him in this video. Look how he looking at him. Look how he look. It's looking like Ninja. You showed. Why are you here? Look at his face. Like, why the fuck is you here? Did I tell you to stay from around me? Come on, man. Didn't I say stay away from my sons and my daughters and shit? Stay away from my wife. Nigga, why is you here, Ninja? You really showed up. Boy, why are you here? Come on. Why is you here? Come on. He looking solid shape. He's a big dude, bro. He's bigger than, like, by far bigger than his brother. Look, that's that Tupac look. But he is in fight mode though. I just ain't never seen no twins beef like that. The women got into it, the wives got to fighting. Um, that can drive a wedge, and I think it's a competition, especially when y'all competing in the same sport. Y'all been competing y'all whole life. Jermall seemed to be a little bit more sociable, a lot more sociably like. I think it's some jealousy there. calling him little Charlo, being a little brother. He got a chip on his shoulder and all that type stuff. So I get it, bro. But I just ain't really never seen, twins like, bump like that. But I think he appreciated his brother showing up. I think he just in fight mode. I think he appreciated that shit, bro. And I think they stronger together, you know. Um, but as far as his brother fighting Canelo Alvarez, that's gonna be a tough sell. Especially if he look bad versus Jose Benavidez. I'm not sure they can sell that. You know what I'm saying? Now, had he stopped and stopped Jermall Charlo and did some Drago Apollo Creed shit, then I think people would have been like, oh, you got to get back for his brother. But there ain't no storyline here. Now what's working for them to sell this fight is most people, the perception is the bigger brother is the better one. Even though I think Jermell is the more skillful fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, you know, oh, but it's gonna be hard to sell. It's gonna be hard to sell. That's gonna be hard to sell. Real, real hard to sell. He still like got some more weight to lose off his waist. You can tell, and coming all the way back down, whatever. I assume him and Jose Benavidez is fighting at 160. Um, that's what I assume they fighting at 160. Um, so I assume that's where they fighting at. But I just believe that it's gonna be hard to sell that after his brother laid down like that. His brother ain't been in the spotlight. I think he need at least two fights, versus Jose, and then come back versus probably Carlos Adames like that. I think he need two fights. That's my opinion. I think he need two fights. You know, so I think he need two fights. But that's just me. That's just me giving my opinion. That's just me giving my opinion. But that's gonna be a tough fight to sell. I think going forward, selling any of these Canelo fights gonna be tough if it's not David Benavidez. I even think in my opinion that the Beaver fight is still gonna be a tough fight to sell. Cause Beaver ain't been in the spotlight. Beaver don't do no talking. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be a tough fight to sell. You know, so I think that's one of the reasons why the zone, let him go. I think that's one of the reasons the zone let him go. Because I think Canelo, his appeal is starting to slip. You know, he ain't generating the money that he once was generating. Just my opinion on matters. I don't think he generating the money that he once was generating. So I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I think it's gonna be a tough fight to sell. Now, had he knocked his brother out and did some Ivan Drago shit, yelling in the crowd, "You next!" Built the storyline up. That would have been dope. But Jermall need to be in there at least two times. But he, he bigger. He bigger. You know, he bigger. He bigger. I think he gonna jab. But um, but in my humble opinion, I think that in my humble opinion, I think that He might be too far gone. He might be too far gone. He might be too far gone, bro. That's my humble opinion on it. And I don't think fans want to sign up to see this right now. So he gotta do something. Beat Caleb Plant, come back versus Jose, come back, beat Caleb Plant, put himself back in the mix. He gotta do something of that ilk. But I think it's gonna be damn near impossible to sell. And PBC gonna end up taking a loss in this deal. And they probably gonna let Bud move up and fight him. They're probably gonna let Bud move up and fight him. Mark my words. Because the plan was for him and Earl to fight probably and make some big money, and that's how they was gonna turn. That's how they was gonna get their return back in their mind. So, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. Links in the link tree in the description. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk, in the link tree in the description. Follow me everywhere. All that's in the link tree. Peace.